Like, you're tired.
That's why the sandwiches.
I'm sorry back there. Thanks. Alright. Degrees of freedom here is 99% confidence. Which column? Which column? First one. This is 1% in two tails. 0.5% in one tail. So you go down. If I stop, I get a t-score. If I go all the way to the bottom, I get a z-score. So this chart kicks so much ass. I'll show you in a minute.
I was just putting it in.
Where'd I go? So t, if I stop at 5, I get 4.032. So one thing that is not on these handouts, if I ask you to create a 99% confidence interval, using that t, you just put that t in the plate. It's the same thing we were doing before. So that step, I'm like, we already did that shit. So instead of putting the z-score in, you would just put the t-score in. Right? So what's most important is, can you find the t-score? Because we already know how to put together a freaking confidence interval. Just throw this shit in there. What's the degrees of freedom here? 100. And that is on the chart. Nothing freaky about it. I want 90%, so that means there's 10% outside. So I go 10%, I stop at 100, and you get 1.660, it looks like, right? Is that what you guys got? Alright, now this one's a little freaky. Degrees of freedom here is 95. I'm not going to be overly picky, to be really honest, but I want it to make sense. 95 is not on here. Anytime in statistics there's something you're not sure about, you go more conservative to cover for that. So I'm not going to use 100, the smaller t-score. I'm going to use the 90, the bigger t-score. Well, which column am I looking at, Jeff? This one. 98% confidence. It's got to be this column here, right? Go all the way down, stop at 90, 2.368. If you use 2.364, I'm not going to take points off. I'm just going to say something, right? If you average these two, I like it. That's cool. 2.368. Yes?
So even though you're being conservative and using the number 90, you still put that the degrees of freedom are 95?
Yeah, that's what they are. Yep. If you go further in statistics, there are formulas that use the degrees of freedom in them. So no matter what you do, you still need to know what the degrees of freedom themselves are. We just have to, we don't know what the 95 leads to, so we just choose this one to be more conservative. Is that cool? The degrees of freedom still is 95. I can't change that. All right. Yes?
So going back to C, so if there was 99 and minus 198, would it still be the 90 range? Or?
Technically, yes, but if you use the other one, I'm not going to be overly critical in this. I just wanted to kind of make sense. And again, you could use, here's my 18. You could use the calculator to get t-scores exactly, but then you don't learn shit. So I know my chart is not perfect. It starts to skip stuff because things get closer together and we don't get a complete picture. I don't care. I think you learn it better if you have to kind of use this kind of thing instead of just pushing the button that gives you a number. Ooh. All right. Now look through these. The only problem I can't do anything for has to not be normal in the first place, and the sample size doesn't say it. It's got to be normal to do anything. So which one of these is not normal? Period. C. It says it's not normal, and the sample size does not say it. So it can't be done. At least not at this level. All the other ones can be done, and then, because this one says it's normal, so who cares how big the sample is. This one's not normal, but the sample size saves it. You guys with me? Greater than 30. This one is normal, and it's greater than 30. It's like normal, right? So what's the only thing that tells me if I'm going to use T or Z?
Whether you know sigma.
Yeah, I know sigma here, so it's going to be a z-score. And what's the z-score going to be? 90%. Does anybody have that memorized by you?
1.645.
You're 1.645. Real quick, watch. 90% confidence is there. I know I'm using a t-score chart, but if I go all the way to the bottom, I end up with the z-score, right? So you can use the t-score chart to get z-scores. You just go all the way down. If you stop, t-score. If you go all the way to the bottom, z-score. God, that makes sense. You can always just use the z-score chart too. Nothing wrong with that. Here, of course, I'm going to use a t-score. So I need to know the degrees of freedom. What's that? 38. And I want 98% confidence. So I'm going to use this column here. And I'm going to stop at 38. So I get 249. One more. S, so I'm going to use T. Degrees of freedom is 60. And I want 99%, so I'm going to use this first column. That's 1% outside and 2 tails. Go all the way down to, where did this say? 60. 2.660. Alright. And that's enough, man. I'm tired. If I'm tired, you must be brain dead. So I will officially announce quiz on, what day is it today? Today's Wednesday? What is today? It's not Monday?
Today's Wednesday.
Oh my god, I have no idea what day it is.
No, we don't have school today.
I love you guys so much. We have a quiz on Friday. We're going to have a quiz on Friday on chapter 8. Quiz on Friday. Whoa. I think so. So it's going to have to be sort of like that first thing, yeah. I'll give it back right before the test starts.
Are we going to go over more of this tomorrow, or are we going to go over a new thing? Or
Yes.
a new thing?
No, well, I mean, yes to everything you just said.
I have a question. This is where it says, so say this was 30, then you have to minus 1 and make it 29. Would you still be able to?
Well, technically, to be honest, I can't remember what the book says, but I know n greater than 30
Right.
makes it normal. N. So if I had 31, so the degrees of freedom is 30, and that's less than 30. No, all that matters is n is bigger than 30.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I was just wondering.
All the way at the bottom. If I have a really large sample, then I'm really sure that S should be close to sigma, so I don't even need a t-score anymore. So the t-score becomes 1.6. And 1.96, 1.65.
So chapter 1, chapter 8, and chapter 3 are all what I have.
Yeah, if I have a 98%,
Oh, that's a big step for the final.
Right?
It's better than not knowing any chapters.
yeah.
I think at the university.
Oh, all right, so if it's 95%,
Yeah, I think it'll be 4 weeks.
how much is outside?
16 weeks.
95% in, how much is out? 5%, how much is on that side?
Yeah.
And then Friday, Saturday.
Yeah.
2.5, half of 5. 2.5, so 0.025.
And the same with this one.
Good. 3% outside, 1.5% on that side, 0.015. That's right. Yep. Beautiful.